Boom, there we go. We get the microphone set up properly here, so you guys can hear me properly. I hope sound levels are okay. Trying different microphone settings today. Hello everybody, I can see we already have a lot of people here. Henrik says that we're now streaming on Tuesdays. No, I actually changed my streaming to Tuesday because weekends are kind of booked the rest of the year for me. Almost the rest of the year. So I'm gonna stream more on Tuesdays. Lots of other people talking about saying hello to everybody in chat. And Dirt Diver, thanks a lot for the comment there about the rear. And I know there's a lot of people who thought my video got what's the reason for that? Anyway, before we start, probably what I'm just gonna give you guys an overview of what's gonna go on tonight. And yeah, so what we're gonna do today is, oh hello Tyler Strong, thanks a lot for subscribing. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna test out some potentially new money-making methods. I've been testing it out a little bit before stream, and it looks as a viable option, yet I've not been able to fully optimize this yet. I'm still working on refining the method to make it to make sure we can get a consistent result, because so far it's been good, but it's not been consistent. So I really want to try and polish this. And the idea, of course, is, so this is both for all of you watching already, but also for people watching it back. William, thanks a lot for subscribing. For those who watch it both now, but also for people watching this back, there will be a more polished guide to this once I'm done working on it. So remember, if you're not subscribed already, and I can see already a lot of people are beginning to subscribe, and that's great, because I'm gonna do a polished method for this, like in a normal video format you guys are used to. But this is just, you know, we're testing stuff out. We're trying to figure out, what we can optimize this a little bit more. And the good thing about this particular method is it's not actually an exploit, nor is it a glitch or anything. It's just the way the game is at the moment. But I'll go into more detail in a bit when we actually begin. Right now we're just heading out to reach rest. We are in Merope, and we're heading out there to get ourselves an SRV hangar, because we need an SRV hangar for this. As you can probably guess from the thumbnail, we are gonna go to some of the Thargoid bases. So, Darky, thanks a lot for subscribing. Eric says that rear is still profitable. Yeah, I mean, rear is not, I mean, Quince is pretty dead. But rear is still profitable, definitely. Not as it was, but again, it's still doable. But I'm hoping that this could potentially, if we can get this to work, we could potentially be looking at, I would probably say we could maybe reach 40 or 50 millions per hour. If we can really optimize it and we get really good at it, we might be able to reach 80, but that really depends on how well we can optimize this. So, again, we're just slow boating it out here to reach rest, because I believe they sell the planetary vehicle hangars that I need. When the Nordic says that he, whoops, slow down. Here's a loop of shame for you, Henrik. Says he's in rear, and he's probably doing 4 to 6 millions per run. Oh, that's not a lot. We used to get that for, well, single missions doing more than that. But it's okay for the couple of hundred you need, yeah. Again, rear is still a decent thing. But I hope that this could be a... No, we're not hugging asteroids again. Zero Bogey, thanks a lot for subscribing. Don't forget your towel, yeah. But now we're in my Imperial Courier, the Speed Devil. And this thing, I am so happy with this small ship. I mean, look at the jump range. Look at this jump range. Look at that shit. 41 light years on a courier. This is not a bad little ship. Oh, will we slow down in time? I think we will. Yes, we will. Good. The best thing about this ship is, though, whoops, it's quick. It's very quick. And I've learned the hard way that you should never boost this ship. Oh, and we didn't even have all my pips to shield. We only had 2 engines. We only had 2 pips to engines there. Let's get all the pips in. And slowly, almost no speed. Imperial scum. I just needed something fast. Almost 100. Right now, this thing has a top speed of 811 meters per second. It's gonna be slowed down now when we put an SRV on it. Quite substantially. I think we might go down to 750 or something. But it's still a quick ship. Regardless. I really hope they have the light version of the vehicle hangars here. Otherwise we will have a huge hit. You can see right now down here, lower left corner, boost speed 811, top speed without boosting and all pips, that's just shy of 600. But we have an open spot here, and I hope they have a... Yes, they do. They have that one. Well, look, we're gonna go from 811 down to 700, and that's a huge hit. Yeah, we can go with the loadout real quick here. Oh, put in an SRV. Okay, loadout today is corrosive resistant cargo rack times 3, 2G planetary vehicle hangar, a fuel scoop, and a shield generator. D-rated shield. Not planning to get shot at. It's just to take the small bumps and bruises that you might get. I mean, this thing is quick, and if you bump into something, it's nice to have. Some shields and core internals is pretty standard. I mean, I could maybe, no, not with the hanger on, but it's gonna be. Can I downgrade this in any way? Something lighter. How much? That's 2.5. Can I put a lighter power plant on? Still have enough power? No, I can't. I see. I could go D-rated, but it's not gonna give me enough power. Anyway. I don't think I can actually save. I could save some power by downgrading the shield if I wanted to, but I don't really don't want to do that. Could go with a smaller fuel scoop also to save some. But anyway, we're not gonna go for a long jump range right now. But that's pretty much the setup. No utility mounts, no hard points. We need to go and do library. Set up this thingy here. Make that green. And elite and exploration. Elite and exploration. Elite and exploration. And the green weapon detailing. Okay, here we go. So, let's get this thing going. Yeah, we got a little hit. We're about 750, but it's still a quick ship. And we're gonna head to Maya, which is luckily right next door. There we go. Good evening, Neil. Deeper Darkness says hello. We are testing out some potentially good money-making methods here. Oh, still in reverse. Oh, ha. Look at that. It's almost doing 270 with the landing gear down. Landing gear up and boost. There we go. Bogey, hello and welcome. Okay, heading into Maya. And again, we have a lot of people who are joining. And again, we're gonna go over the, gonna explain it as we go. I don't want to do a whole exploration and then go through it again. So we're just gonna explain the method as we go. And for people who are watching this back later, remember, and also to people watching now, remember to subscribe, because I'm gonna do a polished version of this once I'm done testing it and optimizing the method, because right now it's not very optimized. I'm still trying. Oh, that's Pale and Baked. That's not where we're going. We are going to Obsidian Orbital. So again, there's gonna be a polished method once I've done testing it. I hope we can get to I hope we can get to a point today where we kind of get at least close to it, so we can maybe only a few tweaks. I've already done a lot to optimize the method, so I think this is gonna be okay. And again, money making potential is pretty good. I got a fine from Sirius, okay. Half an hour ago. Oh wow, someone must have scanned me. That's a huge fine. Holy crap. Whoops. Hello to Wuzzle in chat. Just gonna use the planet here to slow me down. The Loop of Shame strikes again. Yeah. If you're here to see Loop of Shames, you're not gonna be disappointed, because we're gonna approach a lot of stations today, and as always when I'm streaming, I'm paying more attention to chat whenever I'm flying in Super Cruise, which means I always end up overshooting. Thank you, Demon Agnes. Thanks for the like. And boost. Quest docking. And slow us down. We're still slowing down. Throttle is at 0. And thread the needle. Hey Nap. Nap Florian. Florian? Yeah. My audio is low. Hold on. I'll just put this down and I'll try to adjust the audio a bit. Okay, you're just gonna get another. Hold on. Need to change my microphone setting here because that should increase it by 10 dB. Okay, how's that? Maybe that's a little loud now. It should be substantially louder. Turn that down a little bit. I hope this is better. How's microphone levels in chat? Good, okay. Okay, so the whole point of what we're doing here, now that we are at Obsidian Orbital, because every time you dock... Oh, game audio. Oh, yeah, okay. Best ship for this method? I don't know yet. Stop shouting. Wow, I'm not shouting. So, no, the methods that we're going to look at is these. Every time you dock at Obsidian Orbital, you get a message from Palin. And you can see here, he's asking for 4 units of Thargoid Resin. Okay? And he's willing to pay just over 17 million for this. Sorry, that's why I tried to give a heads up. Okay, we're gonna leave the audio here, and the game is gonna be a little low in the background. I hope that's okay. Okay, so these are the missions that this revolves around. Every time you dock, you're gonna get one of these missions from Professor Palin. And he's paying 17 million for 4 units of Thargoid resin. Okay? So we're gonna pick this, accept this mission, which we now have over here. And, oh, maybe I should see if I could pay those fines. Nope. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, what we're then gonna do is we're gonna, if you haven't already, you will of course need to pick yourself up a Thargoid sensor or a Thargoid probe, which was before the unknown artifact or the unknown probe. And we're gonna head to the nearby, I think this one there, have the system saved. There we go. Boom. It's very close, 18 light years, almost 19 light years, so it's pretty easy to get to. And I've been here already. So it shouldn't be too hard to find, luckily. Whee! Why did it not lock the system? Oh, it did. It's just behind this. Yeah, I have the special cargo holds installed. Otherwise, it would be getting damage all over the place right now. And here we're just gonna head to the unknown structure scans. Yes, Kelton, yes, I will do a video on this later on. As I've said, this whole method is going to be described in detail, so you know everything you need to know on how to do it. But that's going to come out later. Right now, I'm still optimizing it. I'm still working. I'm still like fine-tuning everything to make it as polished and getting this as optimized for you guys, so so you can make the absolute top amount of a profit out of this. So there will be a video out about this once I'm done optimizing it. But for now, we're just doing it here on stream while we're still optimizing it. So if you're not subscribed already, remember to do that, so you know when that video is gonna come out. And that moon looks almost like it's in the shadow of the planet, but let's wait and see. Exile, we don't know yet. We don't know how much the credit potential is. I think we started this run out around 19 o'clock in-game time, which you can see in the upper right corner. So we not spent 7 minutes. We just undocked, basically. Undocked, one jump, and been approaching a planet 311 light seconds away from warping. Okay, let's see. Thargoid structure. Oh, let me get that so I can see who that was. Mr. Elmrick, thanks a lot for subscribing. See, this structure is kind of hard to find when you don't have the location marker as a waypoint like this, because it's in a canyon. Ooh, wow, that was steep. No, it's okay, Exalt. Ask all the questions you want. And I'm gonna answer as many of them as I can, but when it comes to credits per hour, I don't know. We might be looking at 40 to 50. We might be looking at something as low as 30, but we could also be looking at something in the vicinity of 80. I don't know that is going to... not so fast. So not so steep. That's something we're gonna have to find out. Just gonna spiral down here over it. There we go. And boost in. Oh, this might be a little fast. Point us upwards, so we're gonna slow us down. There we go. Have a bit more thruster authority here when facing backwards. Okay, so there's an opening there. Let's get our landing gear out. Come on, landing gear. Unsuitable terrain. SRE deployed. No, we didn't facepalm into the planet this time. And boop. Transfer cargo. Give me the sensor. Thank you. Now I just hope this is a working door. Oh, is there any resin here? Yes, look at that. 1 Thargoid resin right there. Whoops. Come on. Working door, working door. Yep, that's a working door. Are there more resins in here? Oh, look at that. All the resins. Nice. But I had a bug earlier. We need 4 of these. And I had a bug earlier where when I picked up 3, then the rest of them despawned for some reason. And of course we only have 2 tons of cargo space, and one of them is used for the sensor, so we can only pick up 1 at a time. So we pick up 1, and we drive... Oops. There goes an egg. And then we drive out again. Open sesame. Thank you. Whoa, it's getting hard to control here. There we go. Open up, and in we go. Yeah, it's definitely a courier. It's not an eagle, it's a courier. Okay, more resins, please. No, that one's far away. That one's pretty close, just down here in the basement. And boop. Neil asked if you could do this without corrosion resistant cargo racks. In theory, yes. But I mean, even now, if I didn't have corrosion resistant cargo racks, my ship would now be taking damage as it was just standing there. And that could potentially be a problem. Transfer cargo. Resin. It's okay. I think we are about 10 minutes into this run so far. And we're already halfway there. Should still be plenty of resin. go in here. Let's target this resin. Then we should... No, there are no corrosion resistant cargo racks for SRVs. There's no Palin SRVs yet. And then we can go over here. So let's see here. We still have 3 of them in here, but when I pick this one up, there are still 2 left. Yeah, if you don't have the corrosion-resistant cargo racks on your ship, you just have to be quick about it. You cannot just spend too much time, or you might have to fit a field maintenance unit to repair your modules from time to time. Oh, hold on, where did I go come in? I think I need to go over here, actually. I think it's this one. Alright, and then I came from here. Yes, and then up here. There we go. Yes, the resistant cargo racks are only available from Palin. Okay, how's it looking now? We still have the 2 resins. Yeah, again, a field maintenance unit might be a good idea, but in that case, I probably wouldn't go with the courier. I would probably go with a Cobra, so you have more internal slots. A Cobra would be very nice for this kind of thing, because lots of internal compartments, so you can fit pretty much everything you need. Plenty of cargo space, and even if you're going to do it with normal cargo racks, of course, you will have even more cargo space. Zero Bogey, yes, this stream here will be available. See, now they're gone. There was 2 resins before, now they're gone. After I go back with the 3rd, they disappear. I don't get it. But yes, the stream here will be available. It's gonna be available a half an hour or something after the stream has ended. Then you can go back and you can rewatch everything. And as I said before, I'm also gonna do a polished version of this once we tested this. So now I think we have to board the ship. And this is a little annoying. Jan asks if there's a trick to modular terminals or if it's just unlucky. The best you can do is as many missions in as short a period of time as possible. Which would probably be data delivery missions. So I think now we should be able to relog to come back in, and we should still be parked in the same spot. At some point they did move people out when you spawned in, but I tried this earlier and I did actually spawn in the same location. So I hope this still works. Okay, Zero leaving in 30 minutes. You should be able to at least see 1 run completed then. See? Still here. And now we can deploy the SRV. And we should now see Thargoid Resin. There it is. Good. So this is working. Transfer cargo. Transfer the sensor. No, it's not a bug. I think you're meant to spawn in that location. That's at least how I believe it should be. I don't think that's a bug that you're spawning inside the base. I mean, it sounds logical, right? That you spawn in the same location where you were before. Where did I get the sensor from? I got it from the crashed ship. Again, I'm not gonna go with all the details in this stream. This is more of a testing the method and see if it works. I'm going to do a fully polished version of this later on. And I have a older video up though, where I'm looking at the unknown artifacts, which is now called Thargoid sensors. It's the same item, they just changed the name of it. So you can go and look up the video on unknown artifacts if you're interested in that. There we go. You know what? We have room for one more. I think I'm gonna try and get one more resin, because if the next mission is resin as well. If the next mission is also for resin, then oh, here we go. Then we don't have to board hop the next time, because then we already have the extra one that we need, and that one there should be the resin. It is. Let's get out of here. Oh, the gravity on this planet is so low that stuff like this happens all the time. Okay, and I think, I can't remember exactly what time we started this. We were approaching the planet at 7 minutes, so it's been 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes. So about a quarter, just gonna board, about a quarter of an hour to collect 5 resins, which I think is pretty good. And we should be able to get back to the station in a couple of minutes. Meaning that a run like this is probably doable. It's probably doable in something like 20 minutes, which is pretty good. I mean, 17 million in 20 minutes, so that's 3 times an hour. If you just do this back to back. Let's plot a course. There we go. So what's 17? That's about just about 50 millions per hour. But I know you can get other missions that are going to pay a lot more. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how you cannot stack the missions per se, as far as I know. We should actually try that. If you can stack them, but you can get the mission, you can redo them, but I don't think you can stack them. Hold on, where do I need to deliver these again? Convoy the goods to Maya Point. Okay, I don't have to go to Obsidian Orbital with this. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. It seemed, I'm not sure how the mission spawns. I've got, earlier when I tested it, I got only the resin missions, but then I tried it out with an anaconda instead. And then I got both Thargoid technical, whatever their name is, and Thargoid biomatter. So I'm not sure how these methods are generated. But it seems to be random, as far as I can see. So the question is, should I have board hop when you get something that's not Yeah, it seems to be mainly Resin's missions. But it might be that we have to board hop and not get the mission for the Resin. Because the other ones pay a lot more. And then just accept that it's going to be half an hour trips. Because a thing that I've noticed is that he offers missions for... I've seen 2, 3, and 4 units. But the ones where he's only requesting 2 of them, they pay a lot more per unit. I mean, the total sum is of course less, but you're getting more per unit. So maybe an ideal way to do it would be to stack 2 missions for 2 items, right? Because ideally, if you could then get 2 of the 2 different items, you could then go and actually get it in one instant. You wouldn't have to board hop. Again, how the missions... We're going to test the missions out in a little bit. We're just going to complete this mission to start with. And then we're going to go and we're going to test the missions and see how we can refresh them and if we can select what we want. Start rumors about Palin's SRV. I mean, it would make sense that Palin would build an SRV with a corrosion-resistant cargo rack in it. There we go. Something's updated. Okay, he wanted me to kill someone. Not gonna do that. Don't have any weapons and not planning to ram them to death. Okay, let's cash in and collect our lovely 17 million credits. Thank you very much. That was not too bad for, well, what? 25 minutes work? Let's get... It's gonna be half an hour because we need to go back to Obsidian Orbital. We need to get ourselves a new mission. So it's probably gonna be half an hour, which is gonna put us up just above 30 millions per hour. But that's what we have to try and increase here. There's going to be a Palin SRV posting on Reddit now. Henrik, yes, it has to be high grade. If you're looking for pharmaceutical isolators, it has to be high grade emissions. You cannot get them from any other. And you have to do it in a system in Outbreak, and preferably in an alliance or independent system as well, if you want to optimize your chances. I agree, Zero. This is pretty fast. I mean, you can do these runs in, let's say, half an hour. 17 million. It's not Quince level, and it certainly is not Rhea level. And Rhea still, today, might still be a little bit faster, I'm not sure. But again, I still feel there is a lot of room for improvements, because right now we're just taking a mission, going down, completing it, going back. Ideally what we want was if we could collect several missions and then maybe take a big ship down there and just build up a lot of stuff. That would be great if that's doable, but I'm not sure if the missions are stackable. That's something we will have to try and find out. Because if we can stack them, then it suddenly becomes very interesting. If we can stack up, because what can you do in I think you can do something like 14, 16 tons of corrosive resistant cargo space in in an Anaconda if you still have shields and an SRV hanger. Commander Shivers. Oh, the lava spouts gave you something else, an arsenic. Well, that's weird. Eric's is still making around 20 million per run in rear. Okay, so rear at 20 million per run, 20 minutes per run. That's about 60 millions per hour. Which is, I mean, that's still respectable. That's, I mean... Yeah, Henrik, see, that would be the dream. If you could stack the missions and still only bring 4 to complete all of them. You stack 20 missions, come back and hand in for over 300 millions in half an hour. Boom, 600 millions per hour confirmed. No. I doubt that's gonna be that. I even doubt you can even get more than 1 mission at a time. But we're gonna find out. Commander Nordic asked what boat I'm using. Right now I'm in the Imperial Courier. Which is a nice little ship, which I'm liking a lot. Whee! Because it's fast. Gute Meier, Mike Papa Alpha. And, ooh, that's a little fast. Flip that around. And full throttle to slow us down. There we go. Ha! Oh, landing gear. The speed on this thing always surprises me when I'm docking. Okay, so as soon as we touch... Oh, okay, we still have an active mission. Damn it. No, look at that. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. We handed them the mission, so now of course giving us a new one. So here's one for 3 units of Thargoid Resin, right? And he's going to pay 13 million for this one. That's pretty nice. But let's try and see what happens if we accept this. So now we have accepted this mission. And we're going to board hop, which is not... Oh, that's not it. And this is not going to refresh the mission board. Andreas asked if I have a stream schedule. Yes, I do. Currently, my streaming schedule is every Tuesday evening at about 9 o'clock Central European time. So that's currently GMT +2 because of summertime. But when that changes, it's always going to be the Central European time at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. I normally streamed on Saturdays, but I've got away from doing that because I'm not home for the many next weekends. So instead of not streaming for a month, I decided to move it to Tuesdays. So for now I'm streaming every Tuesday, and I will let you guys know if that changes or when it changes. Okay, so we're gonna try to undock. Whee! And flip this thing around. Request docking. Landing denied? No. Thank you. And back through the docking hatch. Where did our landing pad go? It's down here. Landing gears down. Not the most beautiful landing. Thanks, Neil. I'm glad you like the channel. But we did not get a new mission. Okay, so what if we wanted to say that this mission... Should we just... Yeah, no, let's just quickly go and complete this mission. And then we're gonna try and see how it works with selecting, be more, well, picky when it comes to mission selection. There we go. And line it up, and... Whoa, no, no, no. Whoa, that was quick. Whoa. Yes, it's after flying the Beluga and the Anaconda for so long, he's straight up afraid of doing anything over 120 in the mail slot. But yes, that was a little too close for comfort. What? Why didn't I jump? Oh, yeah. Okay, all the slow commanders flying at 300 meters per second in the mail slot. John Paul asked if I'm in open, private, or solo. I think currently I'm in a private group. Yes, before I was in solo, so that changes all the time. And it also depends on what I'm doing. For stuff like this, where I just want to test stuff and try to figure out the best way to optimize things, I often do that in solo or in a private group. But otherwise, I play in open from time to time. That really depends on what I'm doing. Oh, when someone asked a while ago, I completely forgot to answer it, if I play in VR. Obviously not right now, but I do sometimes. I do have an Oculus that I like to use from time to time. But it depends on what I'm doing. If you go back and watch some of my very early videos, you will see they were actually recorded in VR, which was right after I got my headset. But it doesn't make for a very pleasant viewing experience watching something recorded in VR. So I quickly stopped doing that again. Perfect. Oh, this might be a little quick. Yep. Oh, that's okay. We are so close, like 150 kilometers. We actually see the light from the base. Oh, Zero, if you got a Vive and you play Elite, do it. Do it right now. It is amazing. Of course, I haven't tried it with the Vive, but Elite in the VR is very good. Yeah, exactly. You get a completely different sense of scale of the different ships. You really get a feeling for the size of the cockpits. I mean, a cockpit like this is not that bad because, I mean, there's glass all around. if we go out and have a look at the ship here, you can see how much glass there is around the pilot, which makes for a very pleasant viewing experience in VR. But if you take a ship like the Eagle, which has a lot narrower when it comes to viewing space, just log onto it here. How many ships do I own? Oh, Cleveron, thanks a lot for subscribing. I don't know. Let me think. I have this one, the Courier, and I have 2 Ferdlancers and 2 Anacondas, and I have my Cutter and my Corvette. And a Diamondback. I have my Diamondback as well. But I think that's about it, so currently 8 ships. Type 9 cockpit is good in VR, yes I agree. Better ship, which ship don't own. There's a lot of ships that I don't own, but it's mainly because that I don't have any use for them at the moment. I try to keep my ship collection to a minimum, so I only have the ships that I actually have a use for at the moment. So whenever I don't need a ship, I'm gonna sell it. I can always rebuy it later, which means that I have quite a bit of money stocked up. 2.8, 85, 84 now. Okay. It might have been slightly faster going to Super Cruise, but now that we have a fast ship, why not just fly there? I know there are some people who buy a Sidewinder every time they dock on a station, just because they want to have some kind of thing so they know they've been there on that station. Okay, we better have to stop now, because beginning to come in and going in pretty quickly right now. I might actually still, now that we're talking about ships that you have stored, I might actually still have a... See, there's the entrance. I might still have a Sidewinder stored somewhere, I think up in Quince, which is of course not that useful anymore. Boom! Touchdown. No, not board ship. Don't transfer cargo. Oh, you kept your original Sidewinder. Ah, that's nice. And this is where we're just testing, make sure that the docking hatch is working properly. I, of course, already have one resin from before, so we're just going to take the sensor. And now we're going to confirm that indeed there are resin here. And this should be the right door. Getting sleepy? No, I don't feel sleepy. I've been annoyed that I managed to redock when it was not necessary, but open sesame, yes, exactly. Wait, what? Okay. I thought there would be one down here. But I must remember incorrectly. So this is getting nerfed too, someone's asking, and yeah, probably at some point. Bottom. Oh, hold on. That's because I'm at another entrance than the one I'm used to using. Tosh66, thanks a lot for subscribing. Hold on. There we go. Proper lights. Waiting for the Type 10. I think everybody's waiting for the Type 10. No, don't get stuck now. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Screenshotting this. There we go. This game is pretty though. It's very pretty. And I can't wait for the new lighting model. Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome. Wait, what? Oh, I thought all the resins were gone already. John, thanks a lot for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Whee! Full cargo. And let's get out of here. I think we can save some time by actually going around. And if I recall correctly, I should be able to go over here. No. Okay, apparently not. And that's good. got 3 sets of data mine wake exception in 10 minutes. That's not bad. So we technically have everything we need now. But we're just gonna get one more, in case we get one where we need 4. The lights, though. Okay, Thargoid, Resin. It's in there. Ah. Getting stuck everywhere right now. There we go. Oh my god. So if you were coming here for good flying, good dockings, and good SRV driving, then you came to the wrong channel. Okay, maybe I should just take this nice and slow and don't try to rush it, because it's costing me more time. Let's get out of here. And I know this is not where the ship is, but I think it's still faster to drive around than it is to go inside. So the lights actually turn on. Oh, there we go. Take the drive assist off. There we go. Joey, hello and welcome to the channel and to the stream. Okay, so we got what we need. Let's get back to Maya, and now let's try and do the mission selection. Let's try to see if we can how difficult it is to get those that only have that ask for 2. Or if alternatively we could get one that asks for 2 and one for 3, that could work as well. What else could we do? We could also drop the fuel scoop, because we don't really need the fuel scoop, to be honest. That would give us another 2 tons of cargo, right? So that would bring us up to 8 minus the 7, because like we use 1 for the sensor. So 7, that would be a mission with 4 and a mission with 3, if they can't be stacked. Oh, Mr. Blob didn't work. I know you can change the name, but I'm not sure where it is though. Oh, hold on. I hear rumbling. Okay, we're getting out here. There we go. Just thought we were gonna get hyper addicted. Okay, so this has now been about an hour, and in that hour we have managed to complete. Here we go. Good luck interdicting a courier with dirty drive high performance engines. This is probably one of the fastest turning ships in the game. There we go. As I was saying, we just completed 2 missions, one for 17 and one for 13, which gave us a total of 30 millions in the first hour, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad at all. But what I want to try is see if we can get more, because I know the missions for the biomass, they pay a lot more. Then we're looking at 24 millions for 4 units. And if we could maybe spend 24, that's 40, that's just shy of 50. If we could use a little bit of time board hopping, getting a good mission, we might be able to optimize this a bit. And I know this is what when optimizing a method like this, before I make the actual finished video, this is all the stuff that I do. I go through it and I try to figure out, is it worth spending a little bit more time doing one thing to optimize the outcome and save time on another? It's all those min-maxing everything. So right now we're just doing it by taking the mission we get and then get on with it. But now we're going to try and see if we can optimize it by being a little bit more picky with the missions that we get. And to try and see if we can get more than one mission at a time. Because if we can do that, this is suddenly going to get very interesting. Tower requesting a flyby. Whee! Meow. Look at the trails. I think I agree. It really seems like you're only going to get one mission at a time. But I'm going to try it anyway. Because, well, if you only do what you think is going to happen, then you never discover the things I mean, you should always try and see if stuff is not working the way you thought it was going to be, because making assumptions, that's dangerous when doing stuff like this. Very Top Gun. Yes, indeed, very Top Gun. So, let's do another cash-in. Mission board. Thank you very much. Okay, so in order to get... Wait, what? I want to get rid of that. I can't. Great. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. Bazooka. These things are dangerous. Almost 3 billion. How much rear did I end up doing? I didn't do that much rear, to be honest. I had, what, 2 billion when I started doing rear. And I did that for about 5 to, I think, 700 I got out of rear. Then I've done a little bit of this, which made me 150 millions now. Request docking. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. Stupid thing. I really should be paying attention to the light so I like dock in the right side. Because I still have that one. Let's see if this is just bugged. Ah, here we go. I did get it. Okay, so here we have for 1 unit of Thargoid technology samples, right? Which is paying 5 million for. But let's say we didn't want this, we could just decline it. And then we should be able to undock, dock again, and then get a new mission. Because I've tested and it doesn't work when you're just board hopping. There's that fucking beluga again. Get out of the way! Time to stay clear of all these passenger liners. Oh wait, why are my trails no longer green? Oh, now there are. Well, that was weird. One niner. That's the one over there. Stay clear of all the belugas. See, that didn't spawn a new mission. Do you really have to board hop and then undock and dock again? I mean, I guess I can't complain. I mean, I'm in one of the most maneuverable ships in the game, and I'm approaching a ship that's probably one of the least maneuverable ships in the game. And it's one of the most difficult ships to dock. I really should be the one getting out of the way, to be honest. Okay, is there anyone out there? I can't see anyone. So, clear to undock. Whee! And flip it around. Clearance denied. There we go. Okay, it's better than the cutter for maneuverability. Oh, hold on. This is our docking pad. Let's see if this gives us a mission. It does, okay. See, here we go. This is for the Thargoid biomatter, which is for 23 million, which is a lot better, right? I mean, it's 6 million better. So what if we set... Okay, let's just keep... We're gonna test this a little bit more. What if we, instead of declining the mission, just deleted the message? Is that gonna make any difference? Yeah, Neil, it looks like we have to board hop and then redock. Board hop and then redocking. I'm gonna try to see what happens when you delete the message instead of declining the mission. Ah! Okay, it was just a sidewinder. I could have passed him. Wait, that was great. I could just see another ship, but I couldn't see what it was. I was afraid it was another beluga, so I tried to avoid him. Then it was just a sidewinder. .28. That is right there. So that didn't do anything either. What if you open the mission board? Okay, so it looks like we have to relock. And we can then probably relog into the same session again, so we can just go from solo to solo. I don't think we have to actually change session. I think we just have to relog. Oh! I got it there. Same mission again, with the 4 biomass. What happens if I delete that, and then relogs. Back into this instance again. Ah, okay. But I keep getting the same mission, right? Should we just, to be absolutely sure, let's delete it and let's do it again? Because it might just be the same mission spawning over and over again. What we want to do is we want to try and trigger another mission. So we just, to be absolutely sure, we're going to try and do this one more time. If we get the same mission again, then I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Yeah, so it's the same mission that spawns over and over again. What if we decline the mission? And then jump back into the session? Huh, so when you decline it, then you get nothing. Then you have to redock. What happens then if we jump into another instance? So for instance, let's say you go to open. Yeah, we're getting onto something here, Neil. I think you're right. I think we're getting onto something here. And nothing. Okay. So just deleting the message. If you delete the message, it's not actually declined. The mission is still there. I mean, the offer is still there behind the scene. You just deleted the message. You didn't decline the mission. Look at all the people here. We're just gonna undock. And redock again. Ha! Look at this hangar. Busy, busy starport. Okay, so we have to redock in order to gain a new mission. And there's the next mission, yes. And this is for 1 unit. For 4 million for 1 unit of Thargoid resins. Hey, Ollie. Okay, so if we have we tried this? We declined the mission and then redock. I would really love if we didn't have to board hop or to log back into the game in order to do this. Come on. What's with flying in the center of... Okay, I can sneak my way past here. Look at all the ships just lining up out here to try and get in. Ollie, this is the Imperial Courier. It's a nice little ship. Okay, let's try to request docking. Oh, can I sneak my way past this beluga? Docking pad 27 is over here. Avoid that beluga, and get down to the landing pad. Here we go. So this time we declined, we actually declined the mission. Huh, that's a good question. If I abandon the mission, because I don't think I'm gonna lose any rep, because, well, who am I gonna lose rep with? If a low wake in and out. Yeah, okay. Jump back to solo and let's get a new mission, and then let's try first what Chris is saying about abandoning the mission. So we're gonna get the mission, we're going to abandon it, and then we're gonna try to undock and dock and see what happens then. But first we need to do a quick redock. So let's get outside, let's flip it around, let's get out of the way of the docking hats because they don't like that. See, a lot less ships here. This ship is insane. Oh, 14, not 12. There we go. And all this is with landing gear deployed. Boom, that's the mission. Okay, so what we're trying now is we say, aha, 2 units of Thargoid resin for 10 million. Yes, I will take it. But no, I don't. I abandon the mission. And I launch. But I think actually that that Chris might be onto something here. Because right now we should have completely removed the mission, so there's a good chance that it's now going to spawn a new one, I think. Maybe we should have done that as well if we declined it, but maybe not. I don't know. No. I'm first, I'm first, I'm first, I'm first, I'm first. I don't dare boosting when I'm close to the station, because if I boost, I cannot stop before I reach the end of the station. No. Nothing. I don't think I'm losing rep when doing this. So now we could board hop, but someone mentioned low waking in and out, which is... I mean, we know board hopping works. So far, every time we board hop, we've been able to gain a new mission. Okay? Ringo, thank you a lot for subscribing. So now we're gonna see what happens if we low wake out of here. Because we can boost pretty quickly outside the mass lock zone. There we go. We're gonna low wake us. Yeah, it might be stored in the session. And flip it around. And 29 is there. Oh, well, oops, landing gear is not deployed. Little quick. Dude, there we go. Still nothing. Okay, so it looks like as Shivakis is saying that it's stored in the session, so we have to relog in order to gain a new one. Which is interesting. So let's try to do that. Martin, thanks a lot for subscribing as well. Let's try to jump session and see. Maybe we can get one per session. So we can get one maybe in solo and then in the public private group area. Stefan Paul, yeah, I'm using a HOTAS. I'm using the X52 Pro, and I'm very happy with it. The only thing that I don't like is one of the hat switches on the joystick. One of the contacts is not as good as it was. But again, this is now a almost 4-year-old joystick, so I mean it's beginning to be a little quirky, as I guess expected. It really needs replacement soon, but to be honest, looking at what's out there, I would probably go back and buy this again. I know there's the X55, which looks like a good HOTAS, but what I don't like is the lack of buttons of the joystick. They have 3 hats, but they don't have any like single physical select buttons, which I'm afraid I'm going to miss. And then of course there's the Warthog from Thrustmaster, which is also a very good joystick as well. Expensive, but good. But what I don't like about that is the lack of a yaw function in the joystick, so you pretty much have to use pedals. And I'm so used to the yaw right now. It's such a natural thing for me to use yaw in the joystick that I think I'm gonna have a hard time adjusting to that. X56 user here, and that's amazing. Yeah, that's the. I can't. That's it. Okay, so there's the X55 Rhino and there's the X56. What's the difference between them? Okay. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, 4 technology samples for 20 million. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's try and see if we can in any way get it to spawn a second mission. Okay, because now we have 4 units here. So what happens now if we change to a private group? Also, the X56 has an extra joystick. Okay, so the X56 is seems to be an upgraded version of the X55, which makes sense. Okay, anyway, we're gonna try and see if we can make it spawn another mission for us. Okay, so we just have one here, and now we're just gonna go up here, do that, and boost out of here. Woohoo! And not hit the Cobra. Slow us down before we get too far away from the station. I think actually the one in the game is a replica of the X52. Actually, let me show you. So look at the joystick here, right? Look at the joystick, and then we're gonna get the the extra bunny cam here. There we go. Look at that. I mean, can I get a little bit more light on this? I mean, it's pretty similar, and even if I go and click this one, okay, it doesn't work, but if I click the buttons, it should click it. Oh, I'm clicked out of the game, that's why. Look at this. If I click this button here, it does the same in game. Just gonna retract the weapons again. This one is not that expensive, and look at the throttle as well. Where's the throttle? Here it is. It's going to be a little more difficult to get in view. So here's the throttle, right? And here's the throttle in game. We can get that to focus right. Okay, we can't. Okay, you're just going to switch between the two cameras here. So, whoops. This is the throttle, right? And here you see the throttle in game. If he would remove his hand. See if I can make him move it. Okay, it's difficult to see because his hand is in the way, and I'm not using this in VR, but it's not that expensive. But I think the joystick is actually modeled after this joystick. Okay, let's request docking. 16, that's right here. Stop. So if you want something that is close to the in-game joystick, then you probably want the X52. So still nothing. Stephen asked if I have any opinion why Frontier's not offered a hot color option. I think it's because there's already so many people doing it with controlling the file, which is okay. I don't personally like it. I would love if they would implement it into the game, but yeah, I don't know. But I think yeah, as Neil says, I think they will eventually, because console players can't change their hot colors. Okay, so it seems like unless you guys have any other good ideas for how we could make it spawn more missions. The only thing I can come up with is if we, instead of doing this in a small ship, did it in a large ship, and then collected a lot of materials, and then went back and just kept board hopping and docking and undocking. But problem is, if we did this in, say, I tried this earlier, if we do this in an Anaconda instead, we can hold a lot of material, and then just collect it like enough for 5 missions at once. But problem is, the thing that takes time is actually collecting the materials once we're on site, and not the whole traveling to and from the system. That doesn't really take, it takes a minute or two, but compared to the amount of time we spend at the actual outpost, it's next to nothing. So I can't, so if we go through all the stages of the mission now, we cannot, now we tested out how we can make spawn new missions, and we can only do that by board hopping and then docking and redocking again, and we can do it within the same instance. So would it be faster? No. As GNOME player says here, I could collect them in advance, and that's my point. But I could. My problem is that, first of all, landing the Anaconda at one of these sites is difficult because there's so little room that it's difficult to find a landing spot where the Anaconda will actually sit down. So that's one thing. But that doesn't take. I mean, you can do that within a couple of minutes. You can find a decent landing spot. So that's one problem. The second problem is, as I said, the thing that takes time is not the traveling to and from the system, it takes time to collect the materials. So it doesn't really matter if I'm going there to collect 20 units or if I'm going to collect 4. Because it's going to take 5 times as long to collect the 20 as it do to take the 4 missions. Take the 4. Because I tried it earlier with an Anaconda, completely fitted with corrosion resistance cargo racks. I just don't think it's that effective, I must say. And the problem is, here's the main problem with doing that, is I don't know if I could be absolutely sure that I would get let's say the resin every single time, then I could just collect lots of resins and only do that. But right now I don't know which of the 3 materials they're going to ask for. I mean, this time they're asked for Thargoid technology samples, right? And next time they might ask for resin. Chris says you may have covered this already. Does free cargo space affect spawning? Oh, interesting question. One thing we can do to optimize it is, look, this mission, that's for Danielle's progress. And we don't want to go there. We want to go directly to Obsidian Orbitals. We're going to abandon this, right? And then we're going to see, right now we have 1 resin, so we have 4 units of cargo space left. Let's go into the market. I think Neil is right. I think I just have to get what they're asking for. But let's see what happens here if we go to the market and we buy, let's say, fuel cells. And we just buy 2 of them. Like that. So now we only have, if I could do my math, and bought 2 more. So now, what? Fuck, no. It was right. Damn it. Here we go. Now I have just 2 tons of cargo hold left. Let's see what happens now when... no, not exit to desktop. Let's see what happens now when we go and ask for a mission. If they only get us 2, maybe, I don't know. But if they do that, is that gonna give us any benefit? I don't think it is. The only benefit is that the one with just 2, they often pay more per ton. Because, I mean, if we get one with 4 units of resin, for instance, it's 17 million, right? Which is... like 2.5-ish. No, sorry, how much is that? It's 4... Hold on. Yeah, it's about 450. Just shy of 450,000 per ton. No, 4.5. Let's try this again. If you get the 4 resins for 17.5 millions, it is about 4.5 million per ton. Okay? So 4.5 million per unit collected, right? There we go. But if you get the one that only takes 2 tons, and we ask for 2 tons, I think that one is paying 11 million, which is 5.5 million. So that's an extra million per ton. Let's see what he's getting me. 1 unit of, let's see this one. 1 unit of Thargoid. Look at this. 1 unit here. 1 unit for 5.8. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. But question is, if I decline this, board hop, but the triggers, the point I'm trying to make is that the ones where you have to collect fewer materials, they pay more per ton. So if we could, instead of having one mission for 4 tons, if we could then instead be sure to get 2 missions. Oh, don't want to go in here, I want to launch. No. There we go. If we could then get 2 missions for 2 tons, we would actually gain an extra 4 million per run, okay? And if we do this in half an hour, that's an extra 8 million per hour. That's not an insignificant amount. It might mean that I could actually benefit from having more free cargo space to stack. And if that's the case, we'll just have to go to Palin and get some more corrosion resistant cargo racks on this thing. Just drop the fuel scoop because we don't really need the fuel scoop. And then we will have to... Yeah, then we would have to buy... Ah, hold on. Oh, I retracted the landing gear. Great. I don't think I can stack either. But here's what I'm thinking. So let's say that I go down to the base and I fill up my cargo hold with, let's say, biomatter, right? I have, let's say I get another cargo rack so I can have 7 tons of biomatter, okay? No, scratch that. Let's say that I can only get missions that fit within my cargo hold. See, 1 unit again. 1 unit of resin. See, oh, 4.3 million. Thanks for subscribing, Ray. So that's not as good as the other ones. Right, because 4.3 times... Let me get my phone here. Where's my phone? There it is. So... there we go. 4.3 million times... If I could do this right. Times 4 is 17.2. So this is only like slightly better. I think actually the amount of cargo space you have left will affect the missions. That's extremely interesting. Because that means, so let's say that we get a mission for that pays well, and that could be for Thargoid Resin. Okay, let's say we take this mission for only 1. We then go down there, we fill up our cargo hold with Thargoid Resin. Okay, get as much as we can. Then we go back, we hand in the mission, that will take 1 resin. Then we go into the market and we do nothing. We just board hop and then we then ensure us to get missions with only 1 unit. Yes, that would then ensure that we only got missions with 1 unit. And then when we hand in the next mission, we just go to the board and buy something so we have just 1 spot left in our cargo hold. What will happen if we have a full cargo hold? Not mission board, commodity market. Oh, did I decline the mission? Oh, not training. I don't think I actually declined the mission. Let's wait and see. Okay, I must have, because I didn't get one. So now we're going to try and undock with a full cargo hold. Right? But I think both Chris and Neil is on the right track, that they will only give me missions that I can actually complete. But if that's the case, I should not get a mission now. Yeah, either the mission wouldn't spawn at all, or it would just give me a random one with a random amount. Yeah, look at that. I didn't get a mission. That's extremely interesting. Huh. Let's see if we can get the mission to spawn that gives us 2 Thargoid resin. So we have 2 cargo space left. Yes, so it is dependent on capacity. So now, oh, this is interesting. So now it just jettisoned a little bit of cargo. Now we're gonna go out and we're gonna redock and see if we get offered a mission now. Because we haven't had a mission this session since we relocked. So let's try to get out. Turn it around. Take a deep breath. And then request docking. No mission. Interesting. Okay, so once it registers that we're not going to give him a mission this session, then gone. Too bad. We have to relock. This has turned into just docking simulator in space. Spend an hour now just docking and undocking. Yeah, definitely board hop. And back where we came from. You can see, you can get my point. I mean, imagine doing this in an Anaconda. It would be hell flying in and out like that. What? Do I actually have to change to a private group now? Now we try to go to a private group. See if that helps. That's a good point as well, that it might try to give me a mission for 4. I couldn't carry it, so it didn't give me anything at all. Just decided to, nope, not gonna offer him the mission. There we go. There's the mission. Oh, wow, look at that. What? 4 Thargoid resin, but we only have 2 tons of cargo left. Well, fuck. So, well, now that plan's out of the window. Yeah, now it seems really random. Yeah, then we might be on max cargo. Then I should try to remove some of the cargo racks, but that's a little extreme, I think. Yeah, I agree. I think this is just plain RNG. That I don't think we can stack the odds for getting a specific mission in any way. Okay, the only other option I see is if we can do a quick search. Let's see here. So do you guys know, is there any... Is there any other place where you can get these resin from? Or any of the components, to be honest. So it's your Thargoid. It's not on there. I'm just Googling here to see if there's anything. Anything about it. No, I only have 1 resin on me right now. Free space when docking. That might be it, yeah. I wonder if there's any other places where I could get the resin though. Ooh, hold on. So I'm just Googling here. No, there are no larger than 2 tons corrosion-resistant cargo racks. Someone just posted here on Reddit that you can also get the resin around the arms around the structure. You know what? Let's accept this mission then. Just click back into the game here. And then let's launch and let's go back for one more. What's the time is it? Okay, it's okay. And then let's try and go and check the perimeter of the base. Let's... Come on. Let me search already. Thank you. You know what, I should actually just bookmark this system so it's easier for me to spot. Don't have to search it up every time. Because if we can just pick it up outside... Help, where's the mouse? There it is. I can see chat. If we can pick this up outside the base, if we can find resin outside... Oh, where do we have to hand this in? Then we could just park the courier somewhere close. And then pick it up. And then we could pick up 2 units at a time, which would make this a lot quicker. And then we could probably get... I mean, what takes the time is driving in, picking up, driving out with 1 unit, then going back with 1 unit, back with 1 unit. If we could pick them up at the outside the base somewhere, that would make this a lot quicker. Then we could for sure get the run times down to around 15 minutes. And if we can make 17 million in 15 minutes, then we're looking at just over 60. That's definitely viable. In terms of money right now, as it is, if we're doing resin, the Thargoid resin missions, as the one we have right here for 4 units that pays just over 17. If we have to go into the base and pick it up, then we're looking at just about 30 millions per hour, which is okay. I mean, it's not what we're used to from Quince and other places like that, but it's definitely still a decent way of making a living. No, I don't think you can scoop it with the ship. What I was thinking is if you could find a way to pick them up from space. If we could change the SRV hangar for a collector limpet controller, then find somewhere where they were floating in space. And yeah, John is absolutely right. 30 million per hour is still better than courier missions. Yeah, but... Kakino, I think Quince is pretty dead. what you could do, if you did this in a group of people, you could actually have, let's say you were 2 people doing this together then. Let's try to go down that track, imagining this as a group thing. If you were 2 people doing this together, and one would open the door and would only have one cargo scoop, one cargo hold left, and the other one could open the... Then you would be able to pick up 3 units, and then board hop, and come back, and then do the same 3 units. That means you would then average 1.5 unit at a time. And if you were... I think there's only 3 units each time, so doing it with more than 2 people is probably not a viable option, but doing this 2 people could actually be pretty effective. So if you could have a partner, and you could both stack a mission, and what you both have the mission with gathering the Thargoid resins and having deliver that to... Oh fuck, this is for Maya Point. It should have been for Obsidian Orbital. Oh well. Oh, Mike, you say that in HIP 17125, there's a ship there with the stuff scattered around it? Okay, let's get the SRV out and let's go and explore this area. But are you sure it's resin and it's not the unknown artifacts? That's the one that's inside the base. That's okay, Ollie. I mean, Gulf streams are kind of like just a silly thing we do sometimes. So there should be some things out here. Looks pretty dead to me, to be honest. Can we fly over this? Yes, we can. Okay, I think we're back again. Sorry about that. I just got Thargoid. Breaking up, Commander. Hello again. Sorry. I'm not. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. My streaming software crashed. I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Hey, wait. Chat is not up and running. Why is chat not working now? Spaceport start. I haven't watched Star Trek Discovery yet. Why did my chat suddenly stop working? Hold on, let me test this. If I check the chat link, it actually says that video is unavailable. Huh. Hold on, let me try to reopen the chat window here. Pop out chat. Ah, yeah, okay, I did get a new. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I am just repairing the chat window so we can get that back. Boom! There we go. Chat is working again. And getting that window back in position again. Okay. That was just a small... Okay, so there's a lot of stuff out there. But it seems to all be scavengers. Do the scavengers drop anything if you kill them? And how much damage do they do? I'll try to go out a little further. There was an uplink. Okay. There's a few too many scavengers in that area for my liking. Oh wow, okay, I forgot there's another layer out here. Let's try to go out a little further. Whee! Oh, look at that. Okay, let's try to kill ourselves some scavengers. Oh. Did he just fly into the ground? That's hacks. Okay, but the scavenger we killed didn't drop anything. That's not fair. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we can force him home. Okay. So they did drop something. Organic circuitry, technology components. Yeah. That sounds about right. Mike, we're gonna check out the spot you mentioned in a little bit. I'm just gonna go and check the outer ring here. See if we can find any... So no resin from those guys, nope. Okay, we got something on the scanner here in this direction. Let's go out and see what it is. Because now we're reaching the outer edge of the base. I think that's just a boulder. Looks like a boulder. Wow, this is flat. An outcrop. Yeah, exactly. Head back in. Let's get back towards this. Whoa! Actually, we just recalled the ship out here. It's probably gone by now anyway. Oh, hey, guys, look at that. Thargoid resin. Oh, is that the one inside the base? I think that might be the one inside the base, actually. Let's go and let's just investigate this one, and if this doesn't give us anything useful, we're gonna move on to the next location. Because we already know how quickly we can pick up the missions in here. I mean, there's nothing new to be learned. Flip for days. It looks like this is the one inside the base. Yeah. Definitely the one inside the base, but the ship is gone. Then we have these organic structures. These probably just give us what, meta alloys? No, iron. Okay. Is that supposed to be iron? It doesn't look like iron to me. I don't know about you guys, but that's the weirdest block of iron I have ever seen. What happens if we pick it up? Element iron. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's get out to the ship. It's outside the base. Wonderful. B2N, hello and welcome to the stream. Wow, it's been up for a while now. We have time. We have plenty of time. Whee! Oh, come on. I wanna get over here. Oh, crap. Fuck. Oh my god. I destroyed the SRV. Ollie, I don't know for how long I'll be streaming. Good. I didn't have the sensor on me. Okay. Let's just very quickly go back and get ourselves a new SRV. And then let's get to that system that that was mentioned in chat. Let's see what we can get from there. What's happening with my landing gear? Why is my landing gear suddenly not responding? This is flight miscellaneous, right? No. Landing. Landing gear. What about click L then? What the hell? My landing gear is stuck. Yeah, exactly. Relock. No, landing gear is not a module, so it can't be damaged. I don't think I have damaged landing. We can check the landing gear in the modules in a bit. Let's try to get back in and see what happens. Because as long as our landing gear is down, we can't go to... oh, now landing gear is up. Okay, now it's working. Weird. Yeah, someone UA bought my courier. Okay, let's go back. Let's get ourselves a new SRV. And while we're doing that, I'm just very quickly going to find... where's my notes? There are my notes. And Mike, you wrote something. Where is it? There's the coordinates. And where's the system? You posted a system as well. Mike. Scrolling. Here we go. Hip 1, something. Oh, crap. Star. Whee! Oh, this joystick is getting... I need to... Fuck. Okay. Oh, hold on. My joystick is slowly dying on me. The button I'm using to control the menu, you can see how it I mean, up is good, but down is not responding as well as it really should. I really think I'm looking into upgrading this pretty soon. I don't know if I should buy the same one again, or if I should upgrade for something else. I know we had the discussion earlier. A lot of people seem to like the X56. I'm really in doubt. Commander Nordic, Sleep tight, and thanks a lot for joining the stream. Topi says by Warthog, don't regret it. But it doesn't have your. That's my. I mean, it looks like a great HOTAS, but it doesn't have your. I don't know if I can live without it. You can find the missions in Obsidian Orbital. Sarge has a good point, that they all use the same buttons and will eventually fail. Yeah, I can live with your being on off, but to be honest, it's not that often that I have a use for precision yawing. I would rather have the precision roll and pitch. I can live without having precision yaw. It's not that often that I have to use that. Oh, actually, wait, I do. Fuck. No, sorry, it won't work. I need the precision yaw. Because then I'm looking... So you see, when I'm doing recordings, it's quite often that I want to do a sweep from left to right, and I need the precision yaw for that. I need to be able to not have an on-off yaw. I need to be able to, like, have an analog yaw. But again, then I would have to get pedals, foot pedals for yawing. But again, Sarge, then yeah, the problem is then that I can't have the yaw being on off. I need to be able to do the precisions. I'll show you why. Exactly, I got the X52 Pro as well. Because look at this. If I were to, let's say I want to do a recording of the station here, I might want to do a shot like this. Right? Where I'm sweeping from left to right over the station. This is probably faster than I normally would. If I only have the yaw on off, it would be like this. Right? And like even if I go down to the lowest sensitivity, it's still very quick when yawing. Because the sensitivity doesn't affect the yaw. There's an analog joystick thing on the throttle. Okay. Then it might work. But I mean, if I were to get the Warthog, yeah, Warthog, then I would probably get pedals for it as well, foot pedals. Now some of the buttons are beginning to do double click when I click them. That's also a little annoying. I mean, the joystick is definitely failing on me, slowly, but I'm not sure if this joystick is going to survive the year. Where the hell's my landing pad? Should be right here, right? It is right here. Mr. Elm, I got this joystick about... I got it from one of my friends who been using it for on and off for about a year. But then he used it for Flight Sim, but also Elite. But he stopped playing, so I bought it off him. And I had it for about 3 years. So this joystick has about 4 years, about a 4-year-old. joystick, so I mean, it's been pretty reliable, and I mean, if a joystick like this survives 4 years, I think that's acceptable. I mean, if I look and invest and it's something that lasts 4 years, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, 4 years is pretty good, I think. It's what I would expect to be able to get out of a joystick like this. I mean, if I were to go out and buy the Warthog, which is, I think, twice as expensive as this one, then I would expect to get a little bit longer longevity out of it. But that is also, I mean, there's a lot of plastic in this. I mean, all this the good thing, what I like, let's try it again. When you buy the X52, if you buy the standard version, the non-pro version, right? Most of, actually, let me get the camera out again while we're flying away from the station here. Camera, okay. Good. So here we have it. I mean, the base, that's plastic, right? And all this stuff here, plastic. And these things here are plastic, 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 plastic. Everything is plastic. But all this stuff, all the springs, this mechanism down here, everything that actually moves and there's some tension on, that's metal. And that's pretty nice. So that means that the core thing of the joystick is pure metal, but if you get the non-pro version, this is the, as you can see here, this is the X52 Pro, then most of this stuff then here, at least some of it, will be plastic, which can be a problem, okay? Well, that's, I know someone who has the non-pro version, and that they have problems with stuff breaking inside here, right? So that's why I would probably get the pro version again if I were to get this joystick. Okay, let's try to head out here, see if we're... Okay, one last try. Sintara says he's doing the same missions as I am. Nice. Oh, what's the delivery time on these, actually? Just over a day. Okay, fair enough. Do the Thargoid missions count to trade rank? Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. And one that I don't know the answer to. I can't test it because I'm already trade elite. But maybe we can see. No, it doesn't say. But I would assume so. I mean, it looks like a trade mission, right? And if it does, it wouldn't be a bad way to get some trade rank. Okay, so now I took off my discovery scanner, which might be a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be fuck. I need to find so I need to find the third planet around this star. Okay, can we do this by eye? This is planet there. Oh, it's annoying that I don't have my discovery scanner right now. Oh, can we buy exploration data? Wow. Okay. Okay, fair enough. We're not opening the galaxy map. It just hard crashed to desktop. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can buy system data. It might be available. Just gonna reboot the game after it decided to hard crash. Not even freezing or anything. No, no, no. Just dead. No, I can't buy system data. I might have to go back and switch out one of the cargo racks for a scanner. Let me just check real quick where I can get an advanced discovery scanner. On station that sells advanced discovery scanner, and we are close to Maya. Okay, so at Danielle's Progress, they sell advanced discovery scanners there. Oh, open the map again. So, let's head back where we came from. No, don't think there's any nav beacons either. It's an unoccupied system. Hello, Lima. See, same with this system. There's no nav beacon. It's only the stars that shows. We really need that that discovery scanner. Problem is, if we get a discovery scanner, we do not have enough room for all 4 units of resin. So that means we will have to get rid of the fuel scoop. But again, that's okay. We do not need the fuel scoop. Oh, that's not it. Looking for that place. Wait, hold on a sec. Can you get these missions from other places than Obsidian Orbital? Can you get them from any station and system? I'll have to test that. I'm not going to test it now because I don't want to go back and get another mission if this turns out not to be it. Oh, wow, overshot that pretty quickly. There we go. I think in terms of, there's a lot of talk about money making. I think in terms of money making, the best you can probably do right now would probably still, to be honest, be the missions in rear. I mean, they don't pay as much as they used to, but in terms of quick money, I think it's still the best. Are looking at other opportunities, but okay, let's get that discovery scanner fitted. The passenger missions in rear, the ones that got nerfed, I mean, they're not as nerfed as they was at some point. They're still semi-viable, but I mean, I don't know exactly how much. I've heard people say 40. So that's probably something around 40 millions per hour is doable there. So let's take this, let's transfer, let's store it, because we cannot get 3A fuel scoops on this station. Stellar body scanner, advanced discovery scanner. Let's buy that. Okay, time to head out again. And to all of you guys still watching, give the stream a like, and remember, guys, to subscribe, because once I'm done polishing this method and refining it, getting the optimal amount of money out of it, I am going to give you a full video on it, a separate video that's going to go into a lot more detail with how this works and what you need to do. So remember, guys, subscribe, and you'll get that video once it's done. And I'll try to get it out as quickly as possible, but I don't know how much time I'm going to need to make this thing work properly. I just want to make absolutely sure that we have actually optimized this as much as we can. Okay. Here we go. 56 new bodies discovered. Hey Seahawks, so we're going to planet 3A, 3A. That one. I really hope the information we got from Mike here is valid, because if we can just pick this up on the surface, don't have to drive into a structure, that would be awesome. Or is this another structure here? I'm not sure if it's just, maybe there's some outside we can pick up instead. That would probably work too. Any good ways to make credits in the game without being at max rep with any faction or max trait? Well, the thing is that there are plenty of good ways, but you're always gonna get more money if you have better reputation with the local factions or better rank. So yeah, there are methods that are good, but they would also always be better if you had higher ranks and better reputation. It's really just a question of getting that rank up, getting your reputation up to get better missions. But I think the only viable option right now, if in terms of, apart from all the usual stuff like just go out and kill NPCs in a belt for and do what, 2, 3, 4 millions per hour, depending on what ship you have and how well it's engineered. Then I still think rear is one of the main options right now. What the hell? Survey vessel. Okay, guys, we're just gonna check this out. Oh, wow. Hello. What a tiny, tiny ship. Ha, okay. Nice. That's actually right. Road to Riches is also a decent way of making money. Oh, we got a pirate after us. Oh, let's get the notes up so I can see. There we go. The coordinates. So it's minus 50, so minus 65.8 and 48. Here comes the interdiction. Keep it up. Keep up with that. Keep up with that escape vector. Come on. Roll after it. Keep rolling. There we go. Oh no, overshooting. And roll. And pitch. Roll. And pitch. There we go. Okay, let's slow this right down until we get a set of coordinates. Okay, we need to head... Oh, this is actually... Oh, slow us down. Not too bad. So let's start by going towards 180. Which is in this approximate direction. Until we reach the minus 56. Again, I don't know if Mike, are you still in chat? Because I'm not actually sure what I'm looking for here. And then 48, that means this is positive, so that's 90 degrees. Which is in that direction. Keep this at 90, keep that at 0. Just keep going here. Actually, let's increase our altitude a little. Increase our longitude. Oh, there it is. Follow that 90-degree marker. And we're gonna go 48 on that one. Just keep moving. This is difficult. Oh, stop. We're here. Oh, wow, disengaged. Okay, that's probably okay, to be honest. Let's start by getting closer to the ground so we can actually see what we're looking at here. Oh, hi TA. Okay, let's get closer to the ground. Let me get that the notes back so I can see what happened. Okay, so 48, that means that has to go down, which is 270, which is that way. Let's start by going in that direction. And slow us right down because we're almost here. 8.8, and then this thing here has to go at 180. I really hope the information we got here was correct. $48.86. TA. Don't destroy your sleep because of me. Oh, there we go. Right above it again. Okay, this should be pretty close. I can't really see anything here, though. Okay, let's try to get these coordinates. Okay, so I got it. Someone posted these coordinates and this planet in chat, so we have to see what's here. I have no idea what we're looking for, but it says that we could possibly get some Thargoid resins from this location. So we have to go a little further in this direction. It's minus 65.8. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's one of the scout ships. I see. Haha! And there's Thargoid resin here. Oh, this is beautiful. So, question is if we can scan this and get us as a nav beacon. Right, because now we don't need the the Thargoid sensor anymore. Because we don't need that to open the doors. But question is, how much is there of the resin? So here we have technology samples. We have biomatter, and we have resin there. We have everything that we need. Only one resin this time, but that might just be down to luck. Right, so we pick this one up. And then we board hop. And when we come back into the new session, it has respawned. Look at all the resin. And look at how much I crashed the SRV. What's the gravity like on this planet? 0.8, okay. And cargo hold is full. Okay, so this is so quick, and it's gonna take some time to find this, but let's just transfer this. For now, we're just gonna stack up. We're just gonna fill the cargo hold up with resin. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of the sensor. I'm not gonna need that anymore. So give me the sensor. Transfer that. Question is, what happens if I... Oh, there's nothing here that I can scan, is there? Because I really want to scan this to get this as a nav beacon, or not nav beacon, but a... Thargoid Scout. I can't scan it. The scan target is under the ground below the ship, apparently. It is. Oh, whoa, who's that? Thanks a lot to Treesack, I hope. I'm so sorry for butchering everybody's name. Huh. Okay, let's just get some more resin here. Okay, I have to fly up and then down and aim down to find it again. And lots of biomatter. Okay, so we have to go up. Come on. Wait, why is this not toxic? Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. The sensor is buried underground. Come on, I got it. Yeah. Boom, now it shows up as a crash site. I hope. Okay, let's get the last resin here that we have room for, and then let's get back, hand in the mission. Or are there any more resins here? Biomatter. I'm at 19%. 19% what? Yeah, combat rank. Yes, Thargoid resin is corrosive. Yeah, most likely. I mean, it seems to be the usual thing. People find a nice way to make some money and then it gets nerfed. Oh, no resin? Really? Oh. Material analysis completed. High... Design, Thargoid Scout. Okay. Anyway, I think we have pretty much what we're gonna need. It doesn't look like... biomatter. Doesn't look like there's any resin this time. Oh, is that because we ended in the same session as before? Hold on. What happens if I go back into a private... Because if the materials don't respawn, then we have a problem. Then this is not gonna work. I really hope they're gonna respawn. And that we were just unlucky on that one. Ah, okay, they are respawning. Great. No, we're not doing community goals right now. We're looking for something else. So let's get out of here. Oh, hello. CV. I don't know. Thanks a lot for subscribing. And welcome to the channel, in case you're in the chat. Okay, so what I want to test, one last thing. I'm just on purpose here, just heading into super cruise instead of hyperspace, because I want to make sure that actually scanning the ship leave this as a, yes it does, look at that, it should leave it as a navigation point. Give it some time, let's get out of here, let's get back to Maya, which is pretty close, to be honest. It's only like 56 light years, that's nothing. Oh, sorry, 36, right? Yeah, 36, it's pretty close. Okay, let's head back. Okay, and all we have to do now is just head to... Where is it? Come on, stream. Head to Maya Point. And then deliver the goods, and then we should... I mean, this was not effective. I mean, we spent a lot of time on this, but we also learned a lot. Passenger missions to hot and orbital, that would be that would take a while and probably pay very well, but I'm not sure it's worth the effort getting all the way out there. And you wouldn't be able to bring many passengers anyway, because, well, only medium-sized ship, and you would probably need extra fuel tanks. Mock collectors, yeah, exactly. Lazy passengers, just fly me out there, just so I can buy the mock. Okay, large... Oh, let's do this as a shallow glide, actually. Oh, Destroyer, hello and welcome. Wow. How's it looking? It's looking pretty good. We refined it a lot, and I have ideas for refining this even further. I think the method we're using right now is not the way I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a lot of changes to it. But again, guys, remember, if you haven't already, subscribe, because I'm going to make sure you get the full video as soon as I have time to make a finished version that's gonna be nice and polished. Oh, landing gear. Yeah, I love it out here in the Pleiades sector. It's very, very nice. And all that's left is just hand in the mission. Okay, good. And that's 17 million right there. Thank you. Red Wolf subscribed, good sir. Thank you, and welcome, in case you are new to the channel. Okay, I think we made some good progress today. I'm gonna leave the stream here, and normally I would invite all you guys over on Discord. You are still more than welcome to come over to Discord. There's a link in the description below the stream. I'm not gonna have an after party today because it is currently midnight here, and I'm most likely going to to go to bed now because, well, work presumably tomorrow. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching to all you guys. It's fair enough you don't use Discord. It's just for the people who want to come over and say hi and be part of the community over there. But thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. And again, if you want to support the channel more directly, you can become a Patreon. There's also a link for that down below. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm pretty tired. I was planning the stream to be about 2 hours, and it's currently approaching 3.5, so it's a bit longer than expected. But it was fun, and we made some good progress, I think. And I definitely have a very good idea of what's going to be my next step in this. But that's going to be a secret for now, because that's going to be in the final video that's going to come out hopefully this week, maybe next week. We'll have to wait and see when I get it done. Yeah, so without further ado, until next time, I will see you guys in space.